What's up? I'm going to show you guys how to put a mini bike gas tank on the Ghost 212 Predator. We'll be going into this. So off the bat, the reason the Ghost looks crooked is because I clocked the pull cord. That way when you're sitting on it, it'll be clocked the same direction as the original Hyson engine. Alright, so to get started, the first thing you're going to want to do is remove all of the hardware holding these heat shields in place. I believe there's a couple through bolts here, just some quick threaded bolts here for the pulse pump if you get the add-on kit. Same thing with this. There's another through nut here that you take off and one up here. After that, they simply just kind of come out, set them away, save them for later. And kind of like other Predator engines or even the Coleman factory engine, you've got the two brackets here and you've got the bracket here. That'd be for the studs on the fuel tank and the threaded captive fastener here for the front of the fuel tank. You will need to use a new fuel line because the one from Coleman is too short to reach the side of the carburetor. So once you get the heat shields removed and you set your fuel tank on top of the engine, you're going to find out that this guy gets in your way. The fuel tank won't set down into the brackets, and that hole doesn't line up either for the front tank. So what you're going to have to do is remove this and cut a portion of this top piece off to make the Coleman mini bike gas tank work. So that's what I'm about to do. Next, you're going to want to get some 1/4 inch spacers and put them on the studs here. As you can see, the breather cap has been cut down. So with the spacers installed, you can see you have just enough room to just barely clear that breather. And the front bolt goes in right there to the captive tank bolt. Here's where I ran the fuel line, kind of between the engine cover and that upper bracket there, down and around over to the carburetor. And that's it. Factory Coleman mini bike tank installed on the 212 Ghosts. See the studs and the nuts with the spacers. That cap right there filed down with just enough clearance. It's basically sitting on it, but it works. That front bolt goes to the nut that's inside the gas tank. As you can see, it's not going anywhere. And your fuel line ran through there to the carburetor. I made this video because I couldn't find one and it works. So if you're sitting there thinking about getting the Ghost, there you go.